Hello viewers, TheSaxantonio here with more about the Kingdom Hearts card game. Um, in previous videos I've shown you a Jack of all trades, a World Rush, and a Darkness themed deck, and Darkness is basically a form of aggro. I'm here with three new decks. This one is kind of like the Jack of all trades, same premises. It's only a couple of cards have been switched. Only a couple of cards have been switched around. This is a deck that I came up on my own, and it's worked pretty well. And this is just another standard Darkness deck with a little foily action of Dark Riku going on. I like it. So, in this video, I think I'll talk about my personal favorite, Jack of all trades, and its pink glory sleeves. Player is Riku because even though it's Jack of all trades, I like it to be more aggro based than it is control or World Rush. And Riku's fine for that because he has that 7 support value, and compared to Sora, that's not really much of a problem. But unless you're going up against Dark Riku or Ansem, or most aggro-based decks, you're going to have a problem. That's why there's defensive mechanisms. And 5 HP, level 3, it's okay, but there's your player. Let's put him off to the side, or just put him over here. Okay. Now, I did not set up for this, so let me quickly do stuff, and through editing magic you will probably see piles appear. Okay, so what you should see is 6 piles considering your magic cards, your friend cards, your magic friend cards, your world cards, your attack and equipment cards, and your dark heartless, dark nobodies, whatever, dark villains, etc. If you'll notice, this deck is very friend card heavy. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 23 friend cards. That's what it consists of. And let's just run by them. Name the situations and types of things they go. Level 0s can go in a pile. Level 3s can go in a pile. Pretty sure there's only one level 4 in the deck. It's a level 1. Okay. Might have just screwed the camera up a little. Don't care. Well, if we can go by the level 4 in this deck is Leon. It's what you would really want is a Cloud or Sephiroth, so you would have that guaranteed defensive card. And unfortunately, if you're playing someone who can discard friend cards, or fortunately if you are, Leon can't be discarded unless he participates in a battle or challenge. So that's a good thing about him. The level 0s just play important parts, like Kairi. She's a level 0, so you can play her immediately. She's got 2 magic value, and that's really good for those low-level magic cards like Thunder and Fire and like Cura and stuff like that, if you feel like playing that. And also, it's an anti-darkness card, because you sacrifice her, get rid of a Dark Heartless in the friend area, so it's pretty good. If you have multiple copies, I only have one. The Mare is a really good card to go get to pair in with the world card Destiny Islands, which lets you go search for a level 0, put it on your friend area, or hand. Shuffle your deck, yeah. And Mare's good because you can go get a Jack, and he doesn't really hinder you like most other search cards, like the Little White Rabbit or Wendy, how they all give like minus and stuff. Well, the Mare's 0, so it doesn't really hinder you at all. Jiminy Cricket, because he's very good. Again, another level 0 with a 2 magic value. That's really helpful. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. It's really good. Winnie the Pooh, just for, whenever you don't have the battle. Waka's very important because it raises this 7 to an 8, making you equal in strength compared to a Dark Riku. Now, to the level 1s, you've got your standard level 1 Donald for a good magic. Phil, because he's really good at level 1 for +6. Also hinders the use of magic cards, but not magic friends. Beast, because he's just really good. Anyway, Beast is really good because he can take out Dark Heartless cards in play. So they can be in the friend area or in the on a world. This Winnie the Pooh is pretty good because it basically, if you're going up against Ansem or something, you would then take that to make it 0. And pretty sure that Waka's effect would still go through, even if Winnie the Pooh. Because it says the attack value of each player card. Moogle to help out with those higher level cards that you have if you need to play them. Tigger because awesome. I don't know. Peter Pan to take out stealth sneaks and also to have another level 2. Again, Beast is amazing. Cheshire Cat because he's a level 2 with 3 magic, and that's pretty good. And his effect comes in handy sometimes, but it could also be your hindrance if you're playing World Rush. Level 2 Goofy for strength, Aladdin for genies, and Jack because Jack's awesome. Level 3 is Merlin because he's good magic caster with that 5 magic value, and he's basically like a mana leak for magic spells. Level 3 Donald because he's good. Level 3 Goofy, tank. Level 3 Jack because he's awesome, and he helps out with a lot of magic and support value and your dark cards. And Aladdin, once again, for genies. And I already went over Leon. So those are your basic friend cards. Tinkerbells for health, level 1 and level 3, because you should have enough level 3 magic values to support. If not, you're going to have probably a level 1. Level 4 Dumbo, because he packs quite a punch, and that effect comes in handy sometimes. I've come across some black fungus and stuff, so it helps out. Bambi for draw power, and I guess +2. Level 2 Dumbo, because it's just, again, brute force. A level 3 Genie, and level 4 Mushu, because I tend to find with Riku I gain a lot of HP, so level 4 Mushu. Plus, you know, we've only got 2 level 4s in the deck, so. And I chose level 3 Genie because both level 2 and level 3 Aladdins can play it, so. On to the regular magic. You've got your basic Heartless killers, Thunder and Fyra. You've got your healing, which is Curagas, because Curagas are really good. And I should probably back that up so we have a little bit more light here. Yeah, that helps out a little bit more. And Graveras, they really should be Gravaguz, but I don't have any Gravagas, and Gravera just seemed to be a better option in my opinion. Gravity's okay, but you really don't want to be getting rid of your own friend cards at this moment. World cards, it's Halloween Town because it's not that bad of a level 3. 100 Acre Wood because it's really good. Giving you HP, making you guaranteed moving because there's no Heartless can be placed on it. It's level 0, so it doesn't help out with the rush, but you're not really going for that. And all players discard their hands, so it's really good if you either have a bad hand or you have a hand where you just load out all your cards and then play it. Olympus Coliseum, I don't have very magic cards. It does count your magic friend cards because it's not stated otherwise. Because whenever it says magic, it counts magic and magic friends unless stated. Magic cards are considered magic and friend cards. So that's a rule that took a while. Disney Castle, because level 1 gives you HP, makes you draw a card, and no dark limit, so it's really good. Traverse Town, because it's really one of the best level 3 world cards out there. Hollow Bastion's another good one, and the Destiny Islands. Level count 14. I don't really go for the world. As for Heartless, there are a couple of placeholders just because I never pulled any. This Pot Centipede's actually supposed to be a stealth sneak. I just don't have a stealth sneak. So the Green Requiem is what is he the placeholder of? I'm trying to remember. Whatever the case, Green Requiem is actually very helpful. Behemoths are really good because if ever your opponent is lined up with a lot of friend cards and magic friend cards, guess what? They all attack Behemoth at once. Invisible is really good because it dodges the friend and magic friend support values. So if they can't find a way to get up to 12 without using friends and magic friends, everything's reduced to 0. Wyvern's pretty helpful because if they don't kill it, they just keep losing HP. Captain Hook dodges Peter Pan and Tinkerbells for your stealth sneaks, which is really helpful. And a Battleship just for your big bomb of a Heartless card. On to attacks and equipment, which I will now sort. I don't have very many attacks. Oblivion, because it's big, punch in the face. Metal Chocobo, it's a placeholder for the Ultima weapon. I just don't have the Ultima weapon because that is a hard card to get. It's just like Cloud and Sephiroth and Aerith. Pretty hard to get. But, I mean, it's a 2, goes back to your hand, 2, goes back to your hand, etc. It's at the end of the phase. Remember that, just in case. What the heck? Okay. 2 Divine Roses because you know, it's either a +5, which is a good bit, or if you play both of them together, it's a +12. So honestly, it's pretty good. Although I have found that the Oath Keeper comes in handy just a tad bit more often. As for the equipment go, I have the shields and the staves. Each shield, because they come in handy a lot, because even though I only have 2 Goofies, these seem to come in handy more often because Goofy doesn't like go away. If you feel that you need to take out a shield or 2, that's okay. You can replace it with probably another attack card, maybe a different equipment, maybe even another friend card for the equipment. If you feel like you need to run more Goofies, run more Goofies. I've found plenty of times where I just had to discard a shield because I didn't have a Goofy. The staves, however, are really good because Morningstar, more magic to your low-level Donald. I mean, it helps cast, like, Gravaga if it was in the set, or, like, Firaga. I have Fyra in here, but whatever. Lord Fortune, because it's really great. It gives you +1 to each, so it basically levels up your Donald. And you can discard it to go look for any magic card. It's from your discard area. Yeah. And right here, it even says right here, magic friend cards are not included, which means magic friends aren't included. So always remember that magic is a thing that classifies both unless specified otherwise. So yeah, that's the Jack of all trades deck. A little bit revamped from last time, but basically the same premises. So see you next time for the next Kingdom Hearts deck video.